Hi, ladies and gentlemen, how are you this evening? Hamjambo, are you able to hear me? If you are able to hear me, could you kindly mention there, yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Great. I can see Natasha. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got homework, mathematics homework from one student only. As we wait for the other students, in this case here, to join in, we only got homework from one student only, who is Nima. And so Nima should be able to get my first present today. So Nima is getting my first present as we wait for the other students to join. Nima takes away my present. So Nima, are you around here? You get to share your number. Nima is the only one who did the mathematics homework that I gave. So Nima gets my first present of Kenya shillings. Let me give her 300. 300. So Nima, are you around here? Nima, are you around here? So Nima becomes the first person in this case. I like giving my students here gifts. I like giving my students gifts. Students who are aggressive will always get gifts. And you did your work very well. The only mistake a little bit you did not use the rulers very well, but no worries, at least you did something. So Nima, give me your number right away. I sent something, Nima already has sent. Great. Nima has been a very consistent student. So we give her a present. Who else in this case here should I give a present? Who else did their work? 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 Byron was very good because he sent us the paper. The paper, he did send us the paper, but he never did his homework. Never did his homework. And today in chemistry, students are going to get serious presents. If you're a serious student in terms of listening, you're going to get serious presents. So you must really open all your eyes wide and your ears. Two things. But first, let's sort out Nima. Let's sort out Nima. And please, Nima, continue doing like that. You will end up getting an A plane. A plane, because you're consistent in all the subjects here. So 0722. 33. Great. Great. So hope, of course, your parents are also good. They shall be able to give you that cash. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Are you ready for today's class? Are you ready for today's class? Are you ready for today's class? Today again, people are going to get serious presents. Are we ready? Are we ready for today's class? Sharifa, how comes you never did my homework? How comes you guys never did your homework? Most of you are great students. Please ensure that you do all your homework. Students will always do all my homeworks here. But we are 44. This class should be having not less than what here? Not less than 100 students. Because an open class. So then I would want you guys to invite your colleagues from your schools. If you're able to invite your colleagues from your schools and we get your school being like the one that has got most students, then we are going to give you an award. We're going to give you an award. And unfortunately, that award will not go to St. Mary's school this time round. That award should go to another school. That award should go to another school. So students are very ready for today's what year? For today's session. Guys are charged up. These are young people with a bright future. With a bright future. You know, all the people, they talk of having a bright past. But when you are young, then you have a bright what year? You have a bright future. Your future is luminous. All right. All right. So we're waiting to see whether we shall be able to get great numbers. And today, basically, I'm going to look at a very important topic, which must always be tested in your KCSE. So even if you're a Form 1 who is around here, of course, this concept is in Form 2. But even if you're a Form 1 who is around here, don't run away. Form 1s are what here? Great ninjas as well. It's good you get to know these things quite early in advance. Form 1s are great ninjas. All right. So please allow me to just record for all of you. Let me record for all of you, and then I'll be able to I'll be able, and actually it is even playing on YouTube, so you don't have to record at all, because it will really mess my internet here. The most important thing you should be striving for is to ensure that you are bringing most of your colleagues. Most of your colleagues should be able to join us, Most of your colleagues should be able to join us here. Now, so I'm going to look at topic number 1. Specifically, I will be looking at the periodic table. The periodic table. So by the end of the session, what will you have mastered here? I'm not going to look at the whole concept. I'm only specifically looking at what we call the periodic table. And the most important thing, by the end of the session, you should have mastered the 20 elements as per your syllabus. Your syllabus needs you to know the 20 elements. You should be able to know how to categorize them in terms of period. And then, of course, you should be able to know how to categorize them in terms of what year groups. And then, most importantly, by the end of the session, a student who will be able to answer this question takes something good home. This is the question that these guys, I would expect them to answer. The question that I would expect the students here to answer is this question. Is this question from where now? It's a KCSE question. Chemistry is a chemistry question. Paper 2. This is what I expect my students here to do. If you're able to do this, by the end of the session, then you are a pretty cool ninja. You should be able to go home with 500. Cash money. I wanted the cash to give people who are at home here, but now I was not able to get cash. So I don't know how I'll be able to give them M-Pesa. So this is, which sitting is this? Chemistry, December 2022, theory. It's paper number 2, code number 233. So this is what we shall be answering by the end of what year? By the end of the session, we should be able to do this question number 1. Not the whole of it, but at least we should be able to do question number 1. By the end of the session. By the end of the session, we should be able to do question number 1. So I've been able to lay down the agenda of the class, and then that takes me right away, ladies and gentlemen, to my, once you understand this, first 20 elements. So these first 20 elements, this is how I master them. I normally use what we call a mnemonic like this. How to memorize a mnemonic. How to memorize the first what here? The first 20 elements. The first 20 elements. And how do we do this? It's very easy. So first of all, we start with the first 11. So the first 11 is, we say some greetings here. Hi. So hi, then we have in this case here, Helen. Helen loves BBC. Please write like that. Helen loves BBC news of, in this case here, of neon's nature. I don't know whether they will see my board up to here. Oh, they can't see. Great. They can't see. Here it is. Are you able to see now? I can lift this board a little bit. They can't see. Are you able to see now? Just check again. Are you able to see now the board? Are you able to see the board? Yes or no? Is it my handwriting which is very bad? Better now, at least better now. So I'll have to lift this a little bit for them to see. So we have here, hi with Y. Helen loves BBC News of neon's nature. Hi, Helen loves BBC News of neon's nature. So have you been able to write that down? Let me repeat this because I think I wrote them two down here. And I would want to really write them very well in a way that you guys will be able to see them. So mnemonic basically is a way of remembering what here, a way of remembering these things here, I can't see. How comes? So we have, ladies and gentlemen, here, the first 11. We start with the first 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We start with the first 11. And the first 11 The acronym that we shall use here is very easy. It is a hi. The lady is called Helen here. Hi, Helen. Labs. BBC News. BBC News. Of. It's a program normally. Of neons. Nature. Of neons, nature like that. Of neons, nature. So then we shall be able to have our 11 elements here very fast. We start with 11 elements. So the 11 elements, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? Of course, the first one is which one? The first one, great. The first one, is there somebody who is able to give me the first element? First element, great. So we want to give presents here, remember. The first one is hydrogen. Thank you very much. Hydrogen. The first one is hydrogen. There is no, in this case here, element called Helen. This is just for us to visualize. So the second one is supposed to be what here, somebody? Helium. The second one is supposed to be helium. We must master this. Then we have what we call what here? Lithium. Then we have what we call? Beryllium. Yes. So it's berry, like this, with double L. Beryllium. Then we have the famous boron. Thank you very much. Then we have carbon, isn't it? So carbon, of course, goes together with, you see, carbon. This one is normally produced by, like, plants, etc. Then we have what this that, these plants love taking in, called what here, some nitrogen. So it has to be together really with oxygen, isn't it? So we have here oxygen. How about this one here, somebody here? Fluorine. Is it fluoride or fluorine? Fluorine, yes, we don't have fluorides here. Fluorine. So we have here fluorine, very, very important. So we have here fluorine, and then we have, of course, these neons, but we shall call it neon, isn't it? Yes. This now, remember this is supposed to be sodium, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, sodium, because the symbol is what here is Na. So in this case here, we have here sodium like that. Sodium in this case here closes the first group of 11. Now from there, we go from number 12 to number 20. We go from number 12 to number 20. How do we cram this number 12 to number 20? Number 12 to number 20. What I will do, number 12 to number 20, this is how we shall be able to capture number 12 to number 20. So first of all, have you been able to write, all of us? Have we been able to write these elements here, the first 11? Have we been able to write the first 11? Great. So now we can hide this. Now we talk about number 11, number 12 for me now. So we have here 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, what year? 20, like that. 20. So remember, this is the easiest. We normally talk of what year? Masai and Sylvia. Masai. Name of a person really coming from Masai land, but Masai like that. Yeah. And Sylvia. Sylvia in this case here with what here? SI. So Masai and Sylvia produced super cool at semicolon. Remember, Maasai are very, very good. They are known for what here? They're known for cows here. So Maasai and Sylvia produced super cool at full colon kind cow. You visualize it like that. Kind cow. This is cow. This is cow like that. Kind cow. That's how you memorize this. Maasai and Sylvia produced super cool at full colon kind cow. So of course, ma. So the first one will be what here, somebody? The first one will be representing what here, somebody? They're not assisting me now. Magnesium, isn't it? The first one is magnesium. So the element is magnesium. What about the second one here? Magnesium and aluminium, they really are very much together here. So we have aluminium. Why I used this seal? Should be C? Silicon. Silicon. How about this P, ladies and gentlemen? This P in this case stands for what here? It cannot be potassium. It cannot be potassium because potassium is K.
Phosphorus.
Phosphorus, yes. So it is phosphorus. It is phosphorus, like that, phosphorus. All right. How about now this S? There are two S's here. The first one has gone with silicon. How about S? This other S here, 16. Sulfur. Sulfur. So here we have sulfur. We have sulfur. And then we have this cool kid. So this C stands for who? Somebody here?
Cobalt.
Chlorine.
Oh. Chlorine. Calcium.
No. Calcium is normally the one that touches the cow, the tail's cow, isn't it?
Chlorine.
It's chlorine, the one that spoils people's teeth. Yeah, if it's put in plenty in water, it's not very good. So it's chlorine. From there, we have this one. I'll never forget this one because I know a friend of mine who named his kid some name that is quite close to this.
Argon.
Argon, yes. Argon. So we have here argon. How about this K? K is potassium, isn't it?
Yes.
K is potassium always. And then, of course, the tail of the cow, this must be what here? Calcium. Now, I would want us to be very fair. I always like rewarding my students. I would want to know who was really very active in giving us these things. Who was very active? We give them a present. Somebody, don't vote for yourself. If you vote for yourself, you lose the game. Keep quiet. People will be able to identify the person who was very active. So keep quiet, and then people will identify you. So is there somebody who can identify a friend? For sure. They have seen that this guy has been very, very active. So in the house here, we know them. So Becky, thank you, Tanui. Tanui is saying Becky. Who else says Becky was very, very active? My daughter, where is she? She's not here. A lot. Somebody, go back there very fast to tell me who was very active. We provide a present of 300 bob. So Becky again has been identified there. So Becky, please give me your numbers. I know Byron cannot cheat. Cheat here. So it's Becky. Becky has taken it. Becky, give me your number very fast there so you don't waste time. We give a present. Becky, yes. Becky has been very, very problem now when it comes to giving me her number. She's again moving slow. I don't want to waste time, She has provided the number now. Thank you. So Becky, continue like that. Students who are very active in my class, they get in this case here, many presents here. I'm telling you, by the time we'll be going back to school, especially if you know how to save, you will have gotten very nice pocket money. If you're attending my classes every day, you will have gotten very nice pocket money. By the way, how much is your pocket money on average per term? On average per term, how much average? It can't be, of course, the same for all of us, but on average per term, how much is your pocket money? Average. Please talk. Even that can give you a present.
3,000.
So please talk. Yeah, 2,000, like 1,000, like 500. Jerry says 1,000. 1,000 bob. So then what I will do, I'll be able to finance the person who has the lowest amount, which is 500. The person who was the first to quote 500. That is a person I should be able to stand with. Who was the very first person to say 500? No. Who was the first person to say 500? Louis, Louis. Byron says Louis was the first person to say 500. So then I will be able to sponsor that 500, all of it at once. So Louis, give me your phone number again there. Give me your phone number again there very fast, Louis. And please tell your parent that this is pocket money given to me by Dr. Aura. So your money for the whole term has already been. And then for your information, I'll also be able to sponsor one of you in terms of fees. Somebody who is going for some day school outside there, I'll be able to give full fees. But if you are active here, And then, of course, you must be having a reason why I should be able to pay fees for you. And once I take you up to college level. For example, if you don't have parents, if you have a disadvantaged background, and you are active in class, I can't sponsor you if you're not active in class. You must be very active in class. Because what I'm giving you, for example, is just paying for what I'm giving you some money. When you succeed later on, you'll be able to do what here to give it back to me so that I can continue sponsoring. I have a kitty here. So 40, 44, 23. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So this Louis guy gets 500 plus pesa ya kutoa. Ndio apate net, equal net. And Louis, I would want to know how you are able to manage a whole term with 500 Louis. I would really be interested in knowing how you are able to manage a whole term with you must be a good ninja. You must be a very good ninja. So Louis, confirm you've gotten the money. You've gotten 550. Confirm. Thank you. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, I would want us to move to the next level. So the next level, we must know the symbols of each of the elements. We must know the symbols of each of the elements here. So who is going to be very active in giving us these symbols here? Let's see. So we have the symbols here.
H.
So we start with, great. So we have in this case here, this is what here?
H.
This is H, yes. Just H like that. How about helium?
He.
He. Lithium?
Li.
Beryllium?
Be.
Beryllium is not B alone.
Be.
This is Be. Beryllium is Be. Boron is always B alone. Boron is always B alone. How about carbon? C. How about nitrogen? N. Of course, this is off the way it was, isn't it?
Yes.
So we have O, F, isn't it?
Yes.
These two is a Kiswahili name. We normally talk of what here? Nena. Nena is a Kiswahili name. The two there is a Kiswahili name. Nena. From there we continue. I'm being told, ladies and gentlemen, here that I should come here. For magnesium, we use what here? Mg, isn't it?
Yes.
Aluminium? Aluminium is Al, right?
Yes.
Al. Silicon, most of them will not be able to know. Silicon is Si, isn't it?
Yes.
So silicon is Si. How about phosphorus?
P.
Yeah?
P.
Yeah?
Yes.
Phosphorus is P. Then we have in this case here sulfur.
S.
Sulfur is S, right?
Yes.
Sulfur is S. Thank you so much. Then we have chlorine.
Ci.
C. Is it C?
Yes.
Cl, isn't it?
Yes.
Cl. It is Cl. And then, of course, we have here Arc. We normally talk of Arc like Noah's Ark, isn't it?
Yes.
For argon and the potassium, we normally talk of Noah's Ark. Arc like that. And then lastly, calcium. Ca. Calcium is Ca. That is the third thing that I wanted you guys to appreciate. All right. Now, from there, ladies and gentlemen, next thing, I would want you guys to take a step of faith and give me the number of what here? Electrons. Number of electrons. Remember, for a neutrally charged atom, there is a rule which normally happens here. There's a rule which holds. If an atom, of course, atoms are neutrally charged, they're neutral. Number of something should be equal to number of something. Is there somebody who remembers that rule? Number of something should be equal to number of something. For a neutral atom, there is a rule there. There is a ninja here who has gotten this in the house. He should be able to get something here. But there is a ninja here called Louis again. Number of protons and electrons. Louis. We shall overcome. This is the guy who has gotten this right. This guy who has told us here. Yes, it is not equals what here? Nu, the one that I gave you the formula here. It seems most of the guys who are writing like Louis in full, they were not in my last class. They were not in my very last class. I told you for an atom that is a neutral, and of course they are neutral, then we expect in this case here, no, to be equal to what here? The nu like that. So that is the rule that I wanted. Of course, you guys got it, but I wanted that formula. This is very, very important. So number of protons should be equal to number of what here? Electrons. So the person who remembered my formula, we give this person how much? How much do we give this person who remembered my formula? Who is Samuel? 50 bob. No, we can't give. Especially when it's, I mean, we can't give somebody 50 shillings. That would be very bad. That would be very bad. Very bad. I can't give my son, my daughter. Why do you guys hate Samuel? It's like you hate Samuel. People are saying we give him 100. Why? What can 100 buy? What? So, okay. So, sasawa. So, Samuel wamekutetea sana. Sasa imefika. Thank you. At least Becky has received. So, Samuel ameandika namba yake hapo kweli? Samuel ameandika namba hapo. Unfortunately, I've never given Samuel a present. So today is a day of presents. Today sitafunza sana. Today hata sina morali ya kufunza sana. Today ni siku ya present. So lazima ukae vizuri ndio upate present. So today ni siku ya present. Tunakuja namna hii, tunapatia Samuel 0720. Leo usipopata present yani itakuwa makosa sana. Leo kila mwanafunzi ako na present hapa. Oh, no wonder mnasema tupeane 50-50 549425. No wonder mnasema tupeane 50-50. Ndio toshe kila mtu Ndio toshe kila mtu. Leo niko na pesa mingi sana. Leo. Hii simu yangu huwezi maliza leo. Samuel namba ya mamake. Great. Thank you very much. Great. So leo lazima kila mwanafunzi apate kakitu Leo lazima kila mwanafunzi apate kakitu. Hata kucheka tu vile Victor amecheka. Kwa sababu amecheka mara 3 huyu. Huyu Natasha amecheka mara 3, anafaa tumpatie zawadi. Amecheka mara 3. Yaani ako na 3 heads. Anacheka namna hii. Huyu anafaa kupatiwa zawadi right away. Anyway, let's get back here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back here. So in this case here now we are trying to get the number of what here electrons for each of what here for each of the elements. Number of electrons for each of the elements. Now then what I will do is very, very easy. It's very, very easy. So number of electrons, do you know them? Number of electrons here. Do we know them? So number of electrons is hydrogen. Ni ngapi? Ni 1, eh? So in this case here, the number of electrons like that. So for some hydrogen is 1, isn't it? So basically, should I number these ones, all of them? Sharifa is raising his hand. I'm not so sure whether Sharifa is a gentleman. Because at times you guys are using your parents. So Sharifa, are you able to unmute yourself? And you've done something very nice. You raised your hand.
Yes.
Please unmute yourself. Yes.
Helium-2.
Oh, helium-2. Oh, you want to give us. Sharifa, very good. So helium-2, yes.
Lithium-3.
So do we just number all of them?
Yes. Up to 20.
Up to 20. Great. Thank you very much, Sharifa. Sharifa is always a cool kid. Great. Thank you very much. I can also see Mika Majok. So I'll be able to give you a chance to ask a question. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we continue the other side, isn't it? We continue this other side. Abracadabra, this other side. Now, this is the time when people are going to get now serious presents. Now, presents are coming now here. So we have here the new. So we continue with this is 12, this is 13, this is 14, 15, 16, 17, then we have 18, 19, and then lastly what they are? 20. Now, after you do that, ladies and gentlemen, I would want us to give them electronic arrangement or electronic configuration. So electronic configuration, I'm going to select Mika Majok for electronic configuration. So Mika, in this case here, should be able to give us electronic configuration for this. And if you do it right, so Sharifa, I have your present. So Mika, it's your turn now. Hydrogen.
So hydrogen has 1.
So the arrangement, the electronic arrangement. So in this case, hydrogen has 1.
1, 2,
2,
2, 1,
2, 1.
2, 1.
2-1, right? 2-2.
Yeah.
This ninja is a bright ninja. This ninja has known something. This ninja has known something. Mika, are you in Form 4 or Form 3?
I'm in Form 4.
Oh, Form 4, great. Already you must be very good at this. Thank you very much. So Mika, have your present. Once I finish this, I should be able to really send you your present right away. Now I'm going to only reward students who are talking now. The ones who are talking are the ones I will reward. The ones who are writing now down there, we must keep on changing things. Now, what this ninja called Mika has known, what this ninja called Mika has known, Mika has known that whenever we want to get electronic configuration, we normally use the staircase approach. We normally use what we call the staircase approach. The staircase. Our electrons move in form of staircases. So the very first staircase is it's a baby stair, So of course the first one is 2 units there. All right. And then now we take on the other now stairs that are a bit bigger because now here you have eaten some Cerelac. Dr. Ura has given you something here, you have eaten a little bit, you become bigger. Now the second step, in this case, is a step of how many? 8 years. The second step is a step of, and then now we continue like that, isn't it? Up to the time we account for our 20 elements. So 8, 8. For you can assume it is 8, 8 constant, like the steps are like that. All right. So you can see the first step, ladies and gentlemen, here is 2. So when we go to like here, you see now here 1 is less than 2. So I'll be able to take this as the entire configuration. 2 exactly, I'll take this as the entire configuration. But once now I go to 3, 3 of course exceeds here the first 2. So it means for 3, our configuration will be like this. So we have 2, and then of course we have a staircase with 1 for this to be 3. That's why he's saying 2 to 1. When it's 4, for example, of course the first step is always 2. So we shall have 2. The second step in this case here will be how many here? 2. Are they following really? These guys are not following. They're not following here. Because we want in this case here them to be 4. So then this one here will be 2 is to 2, isn't it? Yeah. Remember the first one. The first one, of course, like now here, when it's 5, the first one has to be 2. Abracadabra. Let's now move with speed. So this one here will be 2 is to what here? 3. This will be 2 is to, because both must add up to 6. This will be 2 is to what here, somebody? 5. This will be 2 is to what here? 6, yes. Then we continue like that. So in this case here, this for 9, it will be 2 is to what here, somebody? 2 is to 7. Then for 10, it will be 2 is to what here? 2 is to 8. And now you'll get now a funny ninja. A funny ninja will come and tell you that this is 2 to. Na hakuna staircase inafika 9. Hakuna staircase inafika 9. Staircase maximum ni ngapi? Ni 8. Ikiwa nani sota pandaje itakuwa hiyo ni fit methodology na giant. And here we are talking about giants. We are talking about giants here. So in this case here ikienda kupita hapo najua straight away haiwezi kafika 9. Haiwezi kafika 9. Byron already has an answer. So ikifika hapa najua ina flow over. So inamaanisha na flow. So inamaanisha kutakuwa na steps 3 sasa. Kutakuwa na step 3. So itakuwa 2 is to 8 is to 1. Angalia hapa to explain hapa abracadabra something very nice. Something very nice here. You see like now this 11. If I draw this in form of staircases, this is what I'm going to have. So I will have the first stair is 2 here. The second stair, of course, because this is going all the way, more than 10. So the second stair will be 8, because the 2 will be adding up to 10. And I want to account for 11. So now the remainder will be only 1 to be able to get what here will only be 1 to be able to get 11. Because 2 plus 8 plus 1. That gives me what here, somebody 11. So for example, when we have 12, like now we have aluminium there, not aluminium, but magnesium with 12. So 12, how do we account for 12? It will be 2, 8, what here? No, they're not following. It can't be 1. It cannot be 1. So for magnesium, now in this case here, I start again. So it will be for magnesium, it will be 2 to 8. Now I've covered 10, isn't it? The remainder is what here, somebody? 2. Is 2. Now we continue with a very nice journey until this hits maximum, which is 8. So then we have here 2, 8, 3. Then we have here 2, 8, 4, isn't it? Yes. 2, 8, what here? 5. I don't know whether, ladies and gentlemen, we are together. Are we really together? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Are you able to follow really? Are you able to follow? Let me see. There are many hands here. Are you able to follow? Just if you have a question, please don't hesitate. Remember, I'm the chief ninja. Chief ninjas are normally good. We are coaches, you know. We don't fight. We answer all questions. We are together. At least HMD Global Nokia, we are together. Thank you very much. Please unmute. Waidera has a question. Waidera has a question. Yes, IV Waidera.
Excuse me, sir. Whenever you want us to answer questions, you don't unmute us.
Oh, sorry for that. You know, it's because now there are very many hands. I mean, I don't know even right now, if you look around, there are more than 20 hands. Now here we are, Ivy. Please ask a question.
Now I've understood. Now we are together.
Great. Oh, we are together.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. Great, great. So any other person in this case you would want to ask a question? If you want to ask a question. Thanks, Ivy. So now we are looking, all of them now, the hands are down. Oh, they want to give me Mika's number. Yeah, there are 2 people that haven't yet rewarded. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, please don't forget that we have a holiday tuition. We call it special classes here, special revision classes for high school students, right from Form 1 to Form 4. We are charging 1,200 Kenya shillings per paper. And we're only teaching mathematics, physics, we have biology, and which one here? Chemistry, those 4 papers. All right. So if you're interested, of course, with our program, then I would really request that you get to call us, not tomorrow, but today, at night. WhatsApp us at night. This is our number. 0793 555 000. This is our number. 0793 555 000. We are charging 1,200. 1,200. Oh, Constance wants me to unmute all of you, which is very, very good. Let's try that. But I can assure you, when the number is this big, the class will be very disorderly. Is there someone who has that experience? Normally, you unmute everybody when students are like below 20, and when most of them know how to unmute themselves. But like right now, if I unmute all of you, the class will be chaotic. But now you're my bosses. Would you want, in this case here, we unmute all of you we see? Would you want us to, yeah, or we unmute all of you we see? Then you guys are right. Let's try we see. Yeah, they're saying, yeah. Okay, great. You guys are my bosses. What you say, I'll always do. So I will come here. Let's try. So, but now remember, you have to be very disciplined. You only unmute your mic when you want to say something. If you've got nothing to tell us, you shall always remain muted. Always. Discipline is key. So the ninja who makes a lot of noise, we give them what here? A present, right? I write noisemakers. Thank you very much. And how comes I can't even see this? Yes, here we are. So then I'm allowing you to unmute yourself. There is a great ninja here who has shared our high school program. Yeah. It will be chaotic. LC, it's good to try because, you know, when students say something, first of all, you listen to them. But once we get a lot of disorder, then we shall be able to mute all of them. All right. You're quiet. Now, there are these 2 ninjas. Now, are you able to hear? Would you want us to study like that? Would you want us to study like that? Would you want us to study like that? You're my bosses. You know, fortunately, I've taught through Zoom over 10 years. I started teaching through Zoom even before COVID. So I've got very good experience. This system works very well when you are below 20. Here we cannot study. So would you agree that I now mute everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
You see, yes, great. It will be chaotic, that one I know. It will be chaotic. Mute everyone. Thank you very much. My Lord. So that we come back here. So 16. So I want to cover 16. So I'll have to start here with 2, 8. So that's 10. I have 6 there. Then 17, I have 2, 8. And what here, somebody? Wait, they're not talking to me even from the house here. They are not talking to me even from the house now. They're not giving me answers. 2, 8, what here? 7. And then we have here 2, 8, 8. Can I say 2, 8, 9? Ninjas. Can I say 2, 8, 9? No, it can never reach 9. So once I see it's going to 9, now I need to go over to the next energy level. So it will be 2, 8, 8, 1. Like that, isn't it? 2, 8, 8, 1. And then we have here 2, 8, 2 like that. Now, I want to know whether the students in this case here who are in Form 1, like my daughter here, my daughter is in Form 1, who has been able to follow what we have done. Is there any student who is in Form 1 here? Like my daughter is in Form 1. Anybody who is in Form 1 and they have been able to follow what we have done? Honestly speaking, we should be able to reward all those students. Those students in this case here are great ninjas. They're great ninjas. So this topic will be a very great topic for them. 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 Will be a great topic for them. All right. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after that, I would want us to take the next concept now. The next concept, before we look at the past paper question, before we look at the past paper question, ladies and gentlemen, I would want us to look at periods. Let us classify these 20 elements. We classify these 20 elements in terms of periods. In terms of periods. So in terms of periods. So in terms of periods, what do we have here? Who is able to remember the concept of periods? What do you look at for you to be able to classify elements in form of periods? What do we look at? Great. Energy levels, yes. Energy levels. We look at what we call energy levels. These hands are very many. We started with Claridge. Let's see. Claridge. Are you able to unmute yourself, Claridge?
Yes. Yes, I'm on it.
You are great. Thank you very much. I can see your hand is up. I don't know whether you have a question or you want to contribute.
No.
Oh, you're okay.
Yes, I'm okay.
Thank you very much, Claridge. That's quite a unique name. Great. Then I can see in this case here we have Angie. Angie. So because again, you guys are very many, I think typing down your questions or your contributions will be much faster. Typing down will be much faster so they can get to move. Is that okay? Yeah. Great. So Angie, do you want to say something, Angie?
Yes.
Do you want to say something? Yes.
First period, we have hydrogen and helium.
Oh, already she has even the elements. Thank you very much. So in this case here, remember what she's telling us is that we have our atom here. So of course we have our nucleus. All right. So then at the end of the day, we shall be putting energy levels here, the electrons. So then we shall always be categorizing elements into various periods using the energy levels, using the energy levels. So when you see, for example, this one here has got how many energy levels here, somebody? This one has got how many energy levels? 2 levels. I mean, there are 2 here. There are 2. So this has got 2. This has got 2. This has got 2 energy levels because this first energy level, second energy level. We have this has got 3. This one here has got 4 levels here. 4 levels there. 4 levels. So then let's, like now this has got, if you look at the number of electrons, anytime you want to know the periods, you basically look at these electronic arrangements, the electronic arrangement will be able to tell us, ladies and gentlemen, then automatically which period level are we talking about here. All right. So in this case, I can see period 1, and somebody was giving me these values. Period 1, these elements. Is there somebody who is able to see those elements in period 1? The ones in this case that have got just one energy level. If you look at the electronic arrangement here, it is this and this. Somebody has been able to tell us that. So umetuambia ni gani na gani somebody. Umetuambia ni hydrogen and what here somebody? Helium. Those two. Then we go to period. We go to period what here? We go to period 2. So period 2, you can see them here. 2 energy levels. 2. There are 2. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, are you able to give me the members of period 2? Is there somebody who knows the members of period 2? Let's see. Is there somebody who knows the members of period 2? Unfortunately, I can't. Please don't raise up your hand. Just go ahead and give me. So in this case here, you can see somebody there who has a lithium to neon. So we have here lithium, these two up to this one here, to neon. So it's a crazy ninja, great ninja. So period 2, in this case here, we have lithium to neon. I don't have to write because of my space. Then we go to period 3. Period 3. Can we have any form 1 giving me the members of period 3? Form 1, members of form 1.
Sodium to argon.
Members of form 1. Members of form 1.
Sodium to argon.
Sodium to argon, isn't it? I don't know whether this is a form 1. It will be very hard for me to really verify. Sodium to argon. Sodium to argon. Sodium to argon, in this case here, level 3. These are the ones here, level 3, 3 energy levels. Sodium, in this case here, to what here, somebody? To argon. These are 3 levels. 3 staircases. There are 3 staircases. There are 3 staircases. How about period 3? Period 3. Period 3. Period 3. Period 3. These guys are not giving me period 3. Period 3. Abracadabra. Period number 3. All right. Period number 3. Not 4. I'm not talking about 4. You guys are reading 4. The guys who are talking about potassium here and whatever, that these are 4 energy levels. Those are 4 energy levels. 4 energy levels. I'm looking at period 3. Period 3. So period 3, we're looking at these things here. We're looking at these things here. So you're supposed to talk of what to what here, somebody? Sodium to who, somebody? To argon, isn't it? Sodium to argon. Thank you very much. How about lastly, period 4 now? Potassium and what here? Calcium, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now from there, we go to the groupings. The last thing we shall do today. We go to groupings. The last thing we shall do today before we look at the past paper question. Past paper question. So before we look at the past paper question, let's go to the group. Remember groups? We write groups in the form of Roman numbers. We write groups in the form of what here? Roman numbers. In form of Roman numbers. Already somebody has been able to pick this. Somebody has been able to pick this. The valence electron. Somebody has been able to pick this. The outermost energy level. The outermost energy level. So whenever we talk of groups, we are looking at the outermost. So in this case here, for example, we have this is our ring. If we have this is our ring, so we have, for example, here 2 electrons. So for example, we have 2 electrons, and for example, like now these 2 electrons, and then we have in this case here 1 outside here, assuming you're using stars like that. So the outermost ring has got 1. Here. So whenever we talk of groups, ladies and gentlemen, we shall always work with what here? We shall always work with the outermost energy level. So we shall always work with, when you look at your electronic arrangement, the right number, the very right number. So now abracadabra. Let's get to see who will be able to get these outermost energy levels very, very quickly. Let's see these form 4s. I'm so sure the form 4s already, they know this. The form 4s already, they know this. The form 4s already, they know this. I'm 100% sure of that. 100% sure of that. So we start with group 1. So group 1 members, what do we have here for group 1 members? Group 1 members. Is there somebody who is able to see group 1? Abracadabra. So group 1, somebody has been able to pick here. Group 1. Group 1.
Lithium. Sodium. Potassium.
And hydrogen.
Eh? Group 1. Group 1. Let's start from the beginning here. From the beginning here, where we have 1. Are you able to see 1 here? Yeah. So this is an outer energy level because it's the only one. So we have 1. So that's hydrogen. We have 1 here. So this 1 here gives me what here? Somebody? Lithium, isn't it? Are you able to see that? We have 1 here, energy level, the outer energy level. We have 1 here. So this one is now, this one is sodium, isn't it? And then, ladies and gentlemen, in this case here, we have what here? Potassium. We have another 1 here. We have another 1 there. 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 So in group X, ladies and gentlemen, I would want you to be very, very careful whenever it comes to what here, whenever it comes to group. So group 1, if you are careful there, group 1, we should have a hydrogen. We have in this case here, lithium, right?
Yes.
Lithium. Group 1 next here we have sodium. Group 1 next we have what here, somebody? Potassium. Potassium. Very, very good. How about group 2? The ones in this case here ending with 2. The ones ending with 2, group 2. What do we have under group 2?
Beryllium.
Wait, they're not talking to me now.
Beryllium.
Group 2, what do we have under group 2? What do we have under group 2? They are not talking here. They're not talking here.
Magnesium.
So, what do we have in group 2? I'm reading your answers here. I'm reading your answers here. I'm reading your answers here. So, group 2, we have here beryllium. We have what here, somebody? Group 2.
Magnesium.
Group 2, beryllium. And then we have what here, somebody? Group 2. They are not able to see them. They're not able to see them. Group 2. Magnesium there, isn't it?
Yes.
Magnesium there. We have magnesium there. Magnesium there. And then lastly, we have got what here, somebody?
Calcium.
The calcium, isn't it? The calcium like that. Can somebody tell me now, a great ninja, now I need to give somebody a present here. Why are we not putting, in this case here, helium under group 2? Why are we not putting helium under group 2? Why are we not putting helium under group 2? Is there somebody who knows?
It is a gas. It is
It's a stable element. Actually, someone is asking the same. Why do we normally put helium in group 8? Stable. It is stable. I can see here, this helium is supposed to be ending with 2, but we're not putting it in group 2. It's normally taken to group 8. Group 8, it is stable. I can see stable there. It's a gas. It's a gas. Its outermost energy level is filled up. Okay. It's stable. That's grouped in group what here? Group 8, because it has a little tendency to lose or gain. Oh, okay. Okay. And I can see other students in this case here telling me that, Mwalimu, you know what? As much as we would have wanted to put this helium in group 2, we know that group 2, they're supposed to be metallic, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And of course, you know that helium is what here, non-metallic. Helium is normally non-metallic. You know, at times, of course, you'll be told that classification is like this. But at times, in this case, you will need some high level of what you're reasoning. So like now, helium will never come under group what here? Under group 2. Yeah, it is stable, it doesn't gain. When it's stable, it doesn't gain, that still is good enough. It's not a metal, yes. It's not a metal, yes. All right. So then, ladies and gentlemen, I would want us now to move to the next level. So, and that is now how we do our group. That's how we do, in this case here, our skeleton development of the periodic table. So you look at the periodic table, this is how we do it. When you look at our periodic table, basically, our periodic table will move like this. For your level, of course, you'll go up to around period 4. So for your periodic table, this is how we shall have here your periodic table. So we have here period 1. We have here period 1. We have here period 2, period 3, period 3. Then we have, in this case here, period what here? Period 4, like that. And then, of course, we have our normal, you guys have your lines already there. You have your lines already there. You have your lines already there. So then we shall be able to come and have, in this case here, group 1. So we have here group 1. Allow me to use G1, GI. Then we have group 2. We have group 2. So after group 2, ladies and gentlemen, what do we normally have in between here? Somebody who is able to remember. What do we normally have in between there? Transitional material metals, isn't it? Transitional. And this transitional, how many boxes do we have in between here which normally cover all the transitional elements? Is there somebody who is able to tell me how many boxes do we have? Before you go to group 3, whatever. You know, we have the transitional. How many? Are they 4? No. They are normally 10. They are normally 10. From group 2, in between group 2 and group 3, we have 10 columns here. 10 elements here. 10 elements. 10. And now, ladies and gentlemen, then we should be able to answer this question. We should be able to answer our question here. We should now be able to answer our question. This is the question we are answering. This is the question we are answering. And I really hope that I'll be able to see all of you in my tomorrow's chemistry class. This is the table that we are answering here. This is the question that we are answering here. This was a crazy one. I mean, a nice question, really. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. This one here that came in our chemistry paper. This one is the one that came in our chemistry theory paper, 2022 December. 2022 December. So 2022 December here. The grid in figure 1 shows part of the periodic table. Use it to answer the questions that follow. So give the total number of elements that can be placed in period 1. Remember period 1 up here. What do we have here, period 1? Period 1 normally is the topmost. Period 1 normally is the topmost. Is there somebody who knows how many?
2.
The topmost. It is 2 only, isn't it?
Yes.
So it is this one, and of course this one here that will take care of what here? The one that will take care of helium there on the other side. Boy, they're not giving me answers. Period 1 is normally the easiest. 2. Period 1 is normally the easiest. 2. How about period 5? I'll take you to period 4. If you count, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This period 5 here will be having, in this case here, how many elements in total?
18.
How many elements in total? Abracadabra. Abracadabra. It will be having how many? Most students in this case here were coming to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It can work, eh? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then this examiner was nice because like he was leading. I mean, this is the first time they were testing to see whether students know that these transitional columns, here in between you have what we call transitional columns. They are 10. They are normally what here? They are normally 10. They are normally 10. Those are normally what here? They are normally 10. They're normally 10. They are normally 10. So remember, this one here we will have group 1, group 2. Then we'll have here group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6, group 7, group 8. So the groups in this case here, of course, they'll have 8 columns. 8 columns. And the transitional ones will be 10. So then 8 plus 10. 8 plus 10 will give me what here? 18? Will give me 18. 8 plus 10 will give me 18. So in that case, is there somebody who would have gotten this? You can see most of them were saying 8. They forgot the transitional elements. A good student should never forget transitional elements concept. We should never forget the concept of the lanthanides, the actinides. The actinides, they are very, very good. You can always get an examiner asking you about those things. But I don't want really to take this as my very best question for tonight. I would want a situation where I'm able to start a class like tomorrow, and then I draw it on the board for discussion. I just wanted to tell you that these things are not hard. Even if you are in Form 1, you can easily grasp this. If you're in Form 4, do you know that you will always get this, a question from here with about 12 marks? Do you know that you're going to get a question from here? Do you know that you're going to get a question from this area? Do you know that you're going to get a question? Do you know that? So when I come now tomorrow, then I will be able, yeah, you have to get a question here. You have to get a question here. In paper 2, yes. In paper 2, yes. You must get a question here. Difference between metals and non-metals, very good. Please allow me to give you that great answer in my tomorrow's session. In my tomorrow's session, because I can see we are way late. You know, this lesson was supposed to take 45 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, is there somebody who has been able to gain something new out of this discussion? What is your feedback? What is your feedback? Say, dear Charger. What's your feedback? What's your feedback? Can this ninja make a good high school teacher? Can this ninja make a good high school teacher?
Yes.
Yeah. No, don't remove it from there. Just give me the, not the whole of it. You know, I just want to charge, right? Yes, no problem. Okay, all right. So by profession, as I told you, I have done quite many things. I'm a civil engineer. Civil engineering, of course, we don't do lots and lots of chemistry. Civil engineering, we do lots and lots of physics. But of course, chemistry is still there, but not that much. It's not like how a chemical engineer. You know, chemical engineering is a lot of chemistry, right? But you see, I ran away from civil engineering a little bit and did more of finance, CPA. I did ACCA all the way up to PhD in finance. So then we are here to guide you guys to ensure that you will be able to become even better. And the best way to guide you is to tell you, of course, I know everybody here is saying that I would want to become a doctor. I would want to become a doctor. How many of us would want to become a doctor here? Mention there, yes. How many of us would want to become a doctor here? Ninja Aura, yes. Now, but are you seeing that we have doctors right now on the streets putting placards like this? Yeah, they're demonstrating. Why do you think are they demonstrating? It's because there is not enough money. Yeah. So then how do we make better doctors even than them? Is to diversify, is to create a portfolio. You should be able to do like what most of us did, all right? So like when it comes to anything to do with the constructions, when you want reinforced concrete, when you want in this case to look at anything along the roads in terms of a stability of a road to carry a dead and a live weight, then you need a civil engineer. But at the end of the day, you need to combine skills. Like you can never convince me that you can become a very good professional without doing CPA. You must do CPA, regardless of whether you're going to become a neurosurgeon, regardless of whether you're going to do cookery, whichever. All students in this case, you must do a CPA. You must become an accountant, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to become entrepreneurs. And once you become an entrepreneur who does not know how to account for their taxes, who do not know how to do financial management, they even don't know how to invest. You know, we have a big problem in this country. People do not know this concept of savings and what investment, because you're taught in high school, totally, even in universities. Those are things you can only get to learn when you do CPA. That's when you get to realize that we have money, and the money is supposed to be scarce. And then this scarce resource, how do we get to utilize it? That's the only way you'll be able to know how to use now linear programming that you're doing in Form 3, Form 4 to allocate scarce resources like that. So I've done both, and I'm really, really proud to have done both, courtesy of a good mentor called Dr. McPhee. who taught me long time ago, like that. So then this is a journey that you have begun with you guys. Don't think that this is the last time you're seeing of me. We are in Form 4. After Form 4, I will still see you. I will be your online teacher, your online ninja, because CPA, you don't do CPA as a main course. Nobody should ever do CPA as a main course. We should do CPA as a secondary course. Secondary course. There are courses you cannot tell me that you're complete, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done them. Just like, for example, if you get like a ninja doing like mechanical engineering, whatever, aeronautical engineering, whatever, and then you tell me that you're not good in any programming language, then I'll say you're as good as what you're just a dinosaur. And old in this case, I'm even better off than you. Because programming, again, is everybody's, actually, once you clear high school, before going, in this case, at university, there are programming languages I would expect you guys to be very good at. Before you go to the university, you should have done like what we call Python language. You should have done, in this case here, Java, all right? And I'll be able to show you how to do them quite fast. Regardless, because, ladies and gentlemen, where we are going to quite a very interesting environment, very interesting economy. We are no longer in the agrarian revolution. If you try agriculture today, you can easily become very poor. Now we are no longer in the industrial revolution, all right? Even if you do industry, see that there's quite a lot. Right now, we are in the knowledge economy. How much do you know? If you are so knowledgeable, then automatically you become what here? Rich. Like currently, because of my knowledge of teaching, a college like RCM, which is basically virtual, although we have some physical college in town there. We only do virtual classes, all right? So the physical college is quite small. I even don't go there. But of course, their parents will say that we can't pay for virtual classes. So we have some physical college for them to go and verify that this is a school, all right? So because of now my knowledge, we are supporting over 3,000 students spread across East Africa, all right? Once you are so knowledgeable, you will be able to do quite a lot. And how do you become knowledgeable? By forming a portfolio of qualifications, by knowing that learning is a continuous process stuff. You're not going to tell me that I will finish my, there must be some, people have crazy thoughts. You get somebody saying that I just finished Form 4, I get married. After that, so what? You die a poor person, a poor mama. No. We finish, we do blah, 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 blah. Some things will come what year March, or even a young man who is saying, once I finish like this, whatever I finish like this, you will do nothing. It is all about what year? Knowledge acquisition. If you would want to become somebody in the future, you would want to become somebody in the future. So I hope that talk is good. I hope that talk is good and people are going to take what year. So then that reminds me, I taught, I taught the mom to Nima here. Great, long time ago. What is CPA? CPA is Certified Public Accountants. Certified Public Accountants. What do? They help businesses to do financial reporting. They help businesses to do taxation, tax planning, etc. I normally sympathize with students. You will get a ninja going to do computer science and then they don't do CPA. Once you do computer science, then at the end of the day, you will be required yet to come up with business solutions. And most business solutions are accounting based. Somebody would want you to tell them, for example, this software I'm giving you, this software would want this software to produce financial statements, and you've done only computer science. By the time you are joining your university, you should have cleared the CPA level 1, bare minimum, CPA level 1 or ACCA level 1. Once you go to university with CPA level 1, then even your maturity level is way up. Is way up because you clear high school, you come and do CPA level 1. By the time now you're going to university with those kids who have not done any course in between, you shall not be in the same level with them. When they say to them to hang out, that will, of course, maturity at your level is very, very important. But those things we shall be able to talk about them later. For now, what are we talking about? We welcome all of you to join our holiday tuitions like Byron, someone like Nima here. Most of them have really joined our online classes. So how do you get to join our online classes, ladies and gentlemen, for high school? I've already given you a number. 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 So this is our number, phone number that you should need to call WhatsApp to get more information regarding our classes, timetable, etc. That's our number. Our pay bill. Our pay bill is 6242-839. Account number is high school. We began just the other day, and I'm so happy to report that all our classes have got quorums. All our classes have got quorums, and we began just the other day. I'm so sure by say 2-3 years time, to show you how the knowledge economy works, by 2-3 years time, over the holidays, we shall be commanding the same number of students. We shall be getting like this spread all over. Spread all over. Like people would want to know this thing is very, very popular. I would want to know, you guys, where are you joining us in from? Please mention the name of your county. Do we have somebody who is coming from Marsabit here? Where are you joining us from? This thing is a powerful thing. Kiambu, Sharia, Sharifa. Aha. Or maybe I wasn't looking, I was looking at the camera. Samburu. So you forgot to reward. Mika, I have to send, I don't promise. I know here we have kids. We have kids. You don't promise kids and then you really don't honor their pledges. Those kids will hate you for life. So Mika, please give me your number, Mika. I do something. I do something. Please, Mika, give me your number. I do something. Yeah, try to learn new things always. Narok, wow. Kitale, Nairobi. Oh, there's a grade 7. Grade 7, no, you should not be here. You should not be here. Sharifa, Gift, Nairobi, Kajiado, Mombasa, Kiambu, Nairobi. We have Umoja, Nyandarua. Then great. Then I have Zawadi from Kisii. Busia, Kericho, Bungoma, Kisumu, Nandi. Then we have, in this case here, Nairobi, Samburu. We have, I'm invited for dinner by Dr. Aura. Which dinner is this? I'm not aware of this. Please remind me. You forgot to answer. Remind me. Dinner, we can only do dinner in my house once you guys get a clean A. You get a clean A of 84 points, then we can talk. I can organize very good dinner, not even in my house, at Sarova Stanley. If you're in my program, and then you happen to get like plain A's only, then you organize a very good dinner at Sarova Stanley with all the students, and of course their teachers. I would really be delighted to sponsor that kind of an event. So Mika is here. Let me first of all reward Mika. Oh, somebody is saying here that it's very hard. It's very hard to get an A. Why? How comes as we got A's? How comes now? You guys can't get A's and you have a lot of resources here. Lots of teachers. So we have here 0705. Then we have 420. Then we have 104. And then I would want to reward someone else that I would want to reward, ladies and gentlemen, is that person who has been able to bring us most of the students from their school to attend this program. Sharifa, are you able to send your number as well very fast, Sharifa? Sharifa is here, yes. I will get a clean A, sir, I promise. Very good. Very good. Then automatically count a dinner at a hotel of your choice. We'll be able to sit down and say all those students, in this case, who have an A, plain, not A with a minus in any subject. No. Then you have to study like crazy, I mean. So, Mika, you have to confirm you've gotten that. So 07 20 598 496. This is the last thing I'm giving up, right? No. I still have to give a ninja a present. So which school are you guys attending? Let me get to know the schools you're attending, guys. Mercy Cherry, let me know the schools you guys are attending for me to know which schools. Tabakali boys, Luak, Moi girls, Nairobi, great. St. Mary's Kibabi boys, Juja Preparatory, Ngere High School, Asumi girls, Mangu girls, Mary Hill, Muranga, Tumutumu Girls High School, Mary Hill, Moi girls Eldoret, Mangu Holy Ghost, Tabakali boys is taking over. So you guys, which school are you seeing is on top of things there? Which school are you seeing is on top of things there? Which school are you seeing is on top of things there? Which school has more votes? We give those guys a present. And today we want to give a good present. Those students from that same school, they share. They share. Chavakali. No. Now we have stopped giving our individual schools. Now we want to see there which school has got most students. Don't say your school now. I just want to see from somebody who is very good in analyzing, like Byron. Byron, which school have you been able to see being mentioned most? Don't overvote. Don't vote many times. Don't vote many times. Always integrity is very important. Integrity is very important. Integrity is very important. I go with Mangu. I think Mangu. Mangu is there. Ah, Mangu. I haven't seen Byron speaking really. I haven't seen Byron telling me. Byron is the one who is now giving me the final verdict. Chavakali and Mangu. So then what I will do, who is representing? We need to know each other so that we can help each other, guys. The one in this case here leading is Chavakali. So Chavakali people, I would want to give you 1,000 shillings. Chavakali people, I'm giving you 1,000 shillings. You subdivide the ones who are in class only. I don't know whether you'll fight over that money, don't. So Chavakali people, who is your leader? Who is your leader? Please give me the number. Who is your leader? Chavakali people. Chavakali people. Who is your leader? Select a leader very fast. We are tired now. Juma is the leader. So Juma, please give me your number, Juma, there. So Chavakali people, give me your number there, Juma. Give me your number there. So I'm giving you 1,000 shillings. Even if you are 20, please ensure that you divide that money fairly. I don't know how many they are, but fairly. Ensure you divide that money fairly. Even if each person will get a sweet. It's coming from Dr. Aura here. You need not to fight over that money. So then we have so Juma, so 07 69 35 76. So it is 1,000 on the dot. So of course, when he's sending you the cash, the other Chavakali ninjas, when you're getting that cash, this guy will have to factor in some sending money. So Chavakali on top. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anybody who does not have, although that one you should do like a private message. You know how to do private message there. Somebody who does not have dinner today, and don't cheat. Probably your family, there is an issue. You don't have dinner today. Only one person. The first person, you don't write for everybody to see. You just do like a direct message. There's a way you do a direct message here, like an inbox. Nope. That's a lie. I've seen names there mentioning there, me, no. That's a lie. You know, those kind of gifts normally go to like orphans, Orphans, don't put yourself in a situation you're not supposed to be. Or for example, you know your homes very well. You have to be very, very honest. Wa KFC unadai aje tena? Asante sana Esther. Wa KFC unaweza kudai aje? Nataka ule mwenye ako chini kabisa, in all honesty. So at least there's nobody there who has come up with a direct message. Yeah, you see, true ninja. We have shakubali here. Hayuko kwa that status. Just to mention shakubali. Ninja, I'm not in that status. Great. So I'm looking for somebody in this case here who's really, really No, it's not true. No, it's not true. It's not true. You will not. It's not true. It's not true. I will not. I'm waiting. No. You don't push me. Don't push me. Because even myself, I've given you many presents. The presents I've given you, my brother, they should be able to give you enough food. I'm looking for a very genuine case. Very genuine case. Very genuine case. So sioni mwenye ame direct message hapa, so I'm so happy to see that. So then in the society, if you have got students, for example, who are in day school, and then you feel that this person should be given something, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. We see how we can best help. I have a kitty. I have so many friends that we normally work together with to ensure that we sponsor kids, not in boarding school, because when you are in a boarding school, somehow you are okay. You are privileged. You're privileged. Somebody who is in a day school and they're not able to get any bursaries, you can always reach out to me directly. And they are ninjas. When I give them this number here, they keep on calling it. No more. This is a special number. You should only call me, not all the time. If you call once and I don't pick, I'll call back, right? I'll call back. Don't get used to this ninja so much. This ninja is all over. Money received. Thank you very much, Juma. So the Mangu people, you guys, the Mangu people, we expect you guys now to bring in more tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be having the same class. But again, I'll want to know like how many of you are able to join my online tuitions here. That will really, really help here. Otherwise, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ethan, we need to know each other. I don't think really that will be very good because I think maybe you should be able to be you need to be in our WhatsApp group for parents. From there, now you can be able to talk. Otherwise, if I get to connect to you, it will not be very good for me because you guys are underage. You know, hapa nyinyi maninja watoto. Nyinyi maninja watoto. Nyinyi maninja watoto bado. Ama naongea mbaya. Hapo. Huyo anasema teacher nipee tu ati hakuna mtu. Sikupatii because wewe hauko na. Hiyo ilikuwa category special. Ilikuwa category special. Nikisema sikupatii because sipatiangi watu. Hiyo najua. You know, I've traveled in this Kenya. There are people who are going through a lot in this life. Hiyo ni pesa ambayo unaekea kando yule ambao maybe ni disabled. Ama for example, you know, you can always get yourself in a situation. That's the kind of people that I'm looking for to give that. It could be dinner like for a week or even a month. Hiyo ikwangi ya kila mtu, hapana. Nikitaka kupatia kila mtu hata matajiri, sinakwambia nenda KFC. Hata nishaambia mwingine nenda KFC, niposomee paybill number, nalipa direct. Lakini hii sio ya mtu wa KFC. Hii ni mtu tofauti. Somebody is telling me here that I wanted to send to my disadvantaged classmate. I think that is very, very healthy. I don't know whether you're cheating me, but I doubt whether at this level you can cheat me. Then please go ahead and give me your number there. If you are very honest. You know, here we're working on honesty. There's a disadvantaged classmate of ours who is in trouble. Then please. No. Again, now everybody's saying that they are friends. No. You guys. You guys you're not serious ninjas, you guys. Everybody's if we go that way, then everybody will be having a poor person somewhere. All right? No, you guys are not serious. This one is only going for, yeah. So this number is here. Yeah, please ensure that you, and if the student is very disadvantaged. Somebody is saying about sponsoring students who are in boarding schools. No. My team, the college that I run, which is RCM, has a policy. We only sponsor students to day schools because we buy them books, we buy them uniforms. It is because those are very disadvantaged children, most of them. And then, of course, once you finish and you do some kind of, 07914718.5, like that. Should not mention all the numbers. So I'm giving you 500 for that disadvantage. Please don't remain even with a single coin. The whole of that goes to that kid, wherever she is or he is, may he be blessed. Some of us, we are also very poor backgrounds. It's only that there are people who came in and, supported us to be where we are today. We are the products of our society as well. That's why we're giving back to them. Not that we have a lot, no, sacrifices. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure hosting you around here. And please market. That ninja is marketing my program. The ninja is marketing my program most to ensure that most of the students in this case are joined. We shall also be able to give them a special present, which will be the highest amount that students are using for pocket money. That I saw per term, some people quoted 4,000. 4,000. There's some ninjas who quoted 4,000. So we are a good marketer bringing in so many people. Please ensure that also you talk to us. We shall be able to. Thank you very much, Mika, my joke. Be blessed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So it's my hope as you guys sign away, you've enjoyed the lesson somehow. Mudeu says, greet your daughter for me. Now you can see now these people have got bad thoughts now. So she's here. Can I bring her to say hi to you, Mudeu? Virtually, because now it's virtual. Or more will market. Would you be interested in saying hi? Come and say hi. There's a gentleman here who wants to say hi. All right. So come and say hi. Tell them where you studied. The other way around. We shall overcome. So come to the camera here.
Hi, I study at Moi High School, Kabarak.
Yeah. Form
1.
So Mudeu, are we together? Mudeu, are we together? We can't talk of cows right now, Mudeu. You guys are still young, right? But at the right time, and of course, if God so chooses, maybe 10 years from today. No, they can't be ready. I don't want them now. You guys make my day. You're making my day. Great. Thank you very much. Beautiful daughter. Great. Wow. Great. But go out there and please put in lots of efforts in your studies. Put lots of efforts in your studies. Trust you me, that is the only thing that will save you in the near future. Where we are going, don't look at, for example, like now your father, like myself here, I've got this house. Those are nothings. These things in the next 5 years, there'll be nothing. There will be guys, young guys, having better assets because of what the knowledge that they have. Don't waste any time. Don't waste any time outside there. Don't make, in this case here, like you get a young person who is always on social media, watching, in this case here, content that other people have produced. So you know, like when we talk of these guys who produce funny skits and what, you know them, all of them by their two names, then you're an idoler. You're an idoler. You should not be under my mentorship. My mentees are strong people. Of course, there is leisure time, but they are strong people in prioritizing what they are supposed to be doing, what here to be knowing. So Henry, I can see your request there. Are you able to do like an email or something like a WhatsApp message? You tell me the plight of that kid. And if possible, because I can see the kid as one parent, I would really want to get the contact of the parent and the school, because we don't give money directly to the student. We pay to the school. The only thing we do is we take also care of their stipend, something small amount, like pocket money like that. But most of the money will be paid to the school and we'll buy books like that. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye. Bye. Please have a great night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you. I've not understood the meaning of Oza. Oza bye. Oza means now what? Oh, same to me. Okay. Josephat Onyari, Josephat Onyari is a great friend of mine. Great. Great. I can see the sons there. Say hi to your father. Bye. Bye, Byron. Great. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Melanie, bye. Good night, Becky. Good night. Greetings from Omolo. Okay, who is this Omolo? Who is this Omolo? I want to know who Omolo is. Is he a former student of mine? Great. Great, Baron. Bye. Perpetual, bye. Greetings from, let me see here, greetings from Ruth, your CPA. Ah, okay, great. Say hi to her. Great. Goodbye. Mliombe nipate. Hata kesho. Utapata mudeu. You'll get. Ethan says he's present. Ethan, have you won any present? Ethan, do you want to cheat, Ethan? You've not won any present. You haven't won any present, Ethan. Your name is very good. Don't cheat, Ethan. Do you win any present? Let's be very honest. But unless you want Mwalimu to just give you something, but don't quote a present where there is none. So I'm a student at Ngere High School. Great. Ngere is a big school. Great. Thank you very much, Remy. Bye. Bye, Claridge. I taught your dad. Great. Yes. Josephat, yes. Great. Thank you very much. Now you can see like Josephat Onyari is a senior man at an international company. I taught him. I've taught very many people. I've taught the CEO of KCB, the former CEO of KCB, Joshua Oigara was my student, right? I've taught so many people over years, and I'm so happy, guys, to be teaching you because I know you'll amount to big people. And this is how I normally teach. I teach like a ninja, just slowly like that, slowly like that, and then I pray for my students to succeed. All right. All right. Victor, what I can do, Victor, to motivate you and ensure that you get, are you a Form 4, Victor? Are you a Form 4 or a Form 3? Are you a Form 4 or a Form 3? Are you a Form 4 or a Form 3? Victor, to motivate you, are you a Form 4 or a Form 3? Form 3, Victor, get any mathematics paper 1. Any mathematics paper 1, KCSE paper 1. You do the whole of it tonight, and then you send it to me through WhatsApp. You have my number here. It doesn't matter whether you'll be getting those things correct or wrong. So long as you just do it organized very well, and then I'll be able to give you some good money. And that is for only Victor. Any other ninja who sends me their work, telling me what you told me to do, I'll not even look at it. This is a present for Victor. Because he wants me to motivate him. I can only motivate you after you've done some work. After you've done some work. No, you guys are making this thing very interesting, but very complicated. Very interesting, but very complicated. We can only say, teacher, the number is not clear. The number is not clear. This number is not clear. 0721. 0721 620 183. 0721 620 183. 183. And remember, Victor, if you don't do it tonight, and I'll be able to know, I'm a ninja. If you just go and take like any paper, and then you take a screenshot, you will have lost a very good relationship. Because I'll be able to know. You have to do that thing fresh tonight. You take 2 hours doing, like in an exam situation, right? Put a timer somewhere, and then you do it in 2 hours maximum, finish. I'll be able to know. If it's questions you did in class, All right, I'll be able to know, I've mapped this thing, so I know that these questions were done under intense pressure. This question, this guy had like a whole, no. It has to be within 2 hours, and then you send. After you eat your dinner, you do, and then send. All right. Then I'll be able to motivate you very well. I'll do it. Thank you so much then. Bye now. Maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, Byron, I know you're a serious guy. You're a guy destined to great places. Thank you, Rennie. At least you're the only one who has told me great session. You are the only one who has told me great session. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Thank you. And now, bye. Now I'm shutting down the meeting. It has been a pleasure hosting you guys. Bye.